Global happenings today. We communicate, we analyze global news. Stay tuned.
Hello, beautiful people. Welcome to Global Happiness today. Yes, Atiku Abubakar, the flag bearer of PDP, have chosen his running mate, and is no other person than Okowa of Delta State. Of course, he met a lot of criticisms from Ohanes and Igbo groups and the likes, but it looks like Atiku may have a lot of problems in his hands. Maybe a tsunami may likely hit PDP in no distant time. Of course, there seem to be very strong moves by APC to hijack Wike. This is indeed terrible times for PDP if they don't manage this crisis right in their hands. Well, according to the news, following the selection of Governor Okowa of Delta State as the running mate of the People's Democratic Party (PDP), the presidential candidate Alhaji Atiku Abubakar, political office holders in Rivers State have criticized Atiku. They have warned that his decision would have implications in the 2023 elections. Speaking on this selection, the chairman of the Ikwere local government area of Rivers State, Dr. Samuel Nwanosike, accused Atiku of not honoring his words to respect the decision of the party, which set up a committee to choose a running mate for him. He said, and I quote, "There's a local proverb in my village that says nobody would tell a man that eats yam to go and drink water. If you are eating yam, you must look for water to drink, because if you eat yam without drinking water, it will choke you." If he kept to his words, like he said, to go with the party's overwhelming choice, then he would have respected the decision of the panel the party's national chairman and his team set up. Nwanosike claimed all stakeholders of the party recommended Wike as Atiku's running mate. Going further, he insisted that Atiku's preference for Okowa would affect the former vice president's chances. I take that again. Going further, he insisted that Atiku's preference for Okowa would affect Atiku's chances. He added, and I quote him, "He has made his calculations. And since he has made his calculations, he, Atiku, will live with the results. He will see out of his calculations. It is not the first time he has been the candidate of the party. He was the candidate of the party in 2019. He knows what the result was. Now he has made a decision, so let's keep our fingers crossed and wait for the decision of the electorate. Right now, it is no longer in the hands of Dr. Iocho Ayu and his team. It is now in the hands of the electorate." Also speaking, he's a former member of the House of Representatives representing Omoma constituency, Ogbonna. According to him, Governor Wike would speak at the appropriate time. Umoke, who was also former Rivers State Commissioner of Information and Communications, however, said that by Atiku's choice of a running mate, he did not reject Wike, but he rejected Rivers State. "I believe that our leader will speak at the appropriate time. We are members, and whatever decision he makes will be okay by us, because he's the one wearing the shoe now. I think it's not Governor Wike that Atiku rejected. It is Rivers State he rejected." And another news very quickly. Look at what APC is planning to do ahead of time. A keen supporter of Asiwaju Bola Ahmed Tinubu, Joe Ibokwe, has advised the leadership of the All Progressive Congress (APC) to get Wike into their camp. In fact, Ibokwe urged the ruling party to beg Rivers State Governor to defect into its fold because, according to him, he's a big fish and a great performer in Nigeria. He called the leaders of his ruling party to go to the oil-rich state to perfect that plan now. Ibokwe wrote in his social media page, he said, "Governor Wike is a big fish and a great performer in Nigeria. At this moment, let us beg him to join us in APC as soon as possible, ASAP. Let our leaders move to Rivers State to perfect it now." Now, you can now imagine what is going on. Look, you can hear what the Rivers State people are saying. The PDP chieftain in Rivers State are saying that Atiku did not only reject Wike, actually rejected Rivers State as a whole. And there are consequences. And they have told him there are consequences. For the records, Lagos State, Rivers State, and Kano State is the largest when it comes to population. Any party that is able to hold Lagos, Rivers, and Kano. I think you should go to the banks, go and sleep. He has gotten a little small from other places, just about enough. Now, everybody have an idea that already based on the awareness going on, with the awareness of voters registration, Asiwaju is looking at may not 100% assure himself of Lagos, but at least someone may try to do something about it. But for Rivers, everybody sees Rivers as a PDP state because of Wike, and now rejecting Wike and the push by APC to get Wike into their fold. Let's tell ourselves the truth. One of the strongest and aggressive party member in PDP has always been Wike. Some persons will say PDP is wrapped around Wike's fingers. Personally, I would have thought that Atiku Abubakar would have gone with Wike. Wike is aggressive. Wike is a go-getter. He doesn't see failure. All he sees is positive vibes. Okowa is more laid back. He's more pragmatic in his nature. And even Atiku Abubakar is also pragmatic in his nature. Both of them are pragmatic in their temperaments. They will not be the one to push to get anything. They're always laid back. While Wike looks more choleric, he's more forceful. His temperament type shows you that he takes charge. It's more like a boss. Some see it as aggression, some see it as being a tyrant, but that is his temperament type. He's a choleric by nature, by temperament. Now, it would have been sweetest if he had a choleric and a phlegmatic person, which is maybe Atiku being a phlegmatic person and Wike being a choleric person. That would have had a powerful blend. But I guess some Nigerians in some quarters are saying that Wike is a bit, or rather Atiku is a bit not comfortable with Wike simply because of his aggression, so that tomorrow what probably happened in his days with Olusegun Obasanjo will not repeat itself, where the deputy was challenging the president severally to the point that he came into the media space. And Wike has that capacity to call you out when you goof. And I guess these are the things that Atiku Abubakar must have considered. You can imagine what the state party holders are saying, that going by the national committee, PDP National Committee, they had actually recommended Wike, but he went for Okowa for whatever reasons. And they're saying that his rejection of Wike is also a rejection of River State votes, electorate. I don't know how this will play out, but either which way, the obedient supporters are already super excited because everyone knows that Wike is a go-getter. And Wike being in the ship, he wouldn't want to fail. Now with this, with Okowa coming into play, well, I guess the narrative is different. Even if Okowa promises to give the whole of Delta State to PDP, what is Delta compared to Rivers? Rivers is the hub. Well, let's see how it plays out. And let's also hope that if the game is right and the times are ripe, something can still happen between APC and PDP where Wike may move. Yes, we keep hearing that story that he has debunked it. This is how we got heard that Umahi debunked it, that he was not moving out of PDP. Eventually, he did. Was this the same way Ayade of Cross River State debunked it? Eventually, he moved. All those who have debunked it, at some point, eventually they move. So for him to debunk, maybe in the coming months, we may be hearing that the big fish has moved. Time will tell. Let's meet in the comment section. What's your take? I guess this is quite